With us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from the sweep. They're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and it gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Batting third.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Derek Manouche. Strike. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught. Throws it away. Elias McVale steps in for the Royals. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. Third out. Now the left fielder, Royce Lewis.
For the Yankees, the left fielder.
Payoff pitch.
Lewis.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Juan Soto. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. This one in the air, center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit. Christopher Acosta. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And a 1-1. In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out. Alec Burleson stepping in now for the Yankees. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Bounce to the right. Hoggett. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman
on a strike.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And a ball evens the count. Got it by him for the K. And now here's the veteran DH, Rick Moore. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Freeman settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Second inning here. No score. Bounce to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Eric Gorzelski steps in for the Royals. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting nine. The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, John Blackburn. That is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the second.
Stepping
in for the Yankees, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan Reynolds here, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. 1 down. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Swing and a pop-up. Coggin drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
The second baseman, Tyler
2 outs.
Freeman.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Ripped towards third. Whips it to Mountcastle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. And here is Jose Tavares.
Jose
Pitch.
Tavares.
Up the middle. Peralta. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him. Ethan Coggin steps in for the Royals. Slide to right his first time. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now
Down the third baseman, Derek Manu. He's 0 for 1. In there. And so now 1-2. And another ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. And now the
Leading off
shortstop,
for the
Bartolo
Yankees.
Peralta.
The shortstop, Bartolo Peralta.
Right side. McPhail hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Royce Lewis.
The lefty, number 31.
2 now.
Royce Lewis.
Outside.
Oh, that pitch is out.
One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His 47th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. And now Christopher DaCosta. That misses. And it's 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 23rd of the year. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And that ball is gone. His 24th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 5-0. Here's Austin Riley. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. And there's 2 away. Brian Reynolds stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this one. And the pitch. Out towards right center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now here is swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Elias McVeigh. Can't glove it cleanly.
The first baseman, number 6.
McVeigh aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's going to be Rick Moore. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Mountcastle around second, headed for third. Relay throw home. The tag out. But a run does come in to score.
Now batting.
So up now for Kansas City. Angel Morales. Reached on an infield single his first time. Here's a 1-1. That's hard hit in the line. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
The second baseman,
And that one is inside.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the
now
fourth.
batting. Shortstop, Bartolo.
And a 2-1 on the way. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The left
I think the 1-2-3 here would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
On the ground, and that's just foul. In the air out to center. Blackburn makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the 5th, and to the plate for Kansas City, John Blackburn. That one hit to right. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 1 away. And next up for the Royals, Jose Tavares. Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it in on the run. in the Bronx.
Leading off
He heads to
for
the
the
bottom of the
Yankees.
fifth. In now is the
The
Yankees
designated
DH. Juan
Juan
Soto.
Soto.
Ground ball right side. Mountcastle to first in time. One up, one down. Christopher DaCosta stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Pitching change here, Mariano Garcia.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now at the plate,
Number
Alec
29.
Burleson. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-1. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Man at second with one away. Austin Riley stepping in now for the Yankees. Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off of and over the wall. Austin Riley goes deep. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And up next for New York, Brian Reynolds. That misses. 2-1. Next pitch is popped up. Coggin makes the grab for the second out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. To the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in New York. And now the right fielder, Elias McVale. New pitcher for the Yankees, Kumar Rocker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one is in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next to the Royals.
So up now
The
for
first
Kansas
baseman,
City, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
That one not close. 3 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. And 2 away now. Rick Moore
Now
steps in for the Royals.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Clips the corner. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 7th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 8-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Angel Morales getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading off
Here's the
for
second
the
baseman,
Yankees.
Tyler Freeman.
The second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show They're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Now batting.
Whips it to
The
Mountcastle.
shortstop,
And that's
Bartolo.
one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. One, two now. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the left fielder,
number
Royce
31.
Lewis. 1-1 now. Swing and a bouncer. Tavares sends it across to first. That ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
to
the
the top of the
board.
seventh. Leading
The
off,
center fielder.
John Blackburn.
John
Pitch.
Blackburn.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Dominguez throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now
A
batting.
really nice balanced swing on it. When you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now Jose Tavares. That one's in there. And it's 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Throws to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Now the number 2 hitter, Ethan Ogden. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Peralta with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe
Now
as a
batting.
run
The third
scores.
baseman, Jared
And the pitch.
Manu.
The other way. And that's down. A base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Manouche off of first with 2 away. Next one misses. 3-2 now. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join.
Mason Engler takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now it's Juan
Ladies and
Soto.
gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Royals, number
They all
53,
pitch.
Mason
Hard
Engler.
ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better than
batting,
that. Got the
catcher,
top of the ball a little bit, but not
Christopher.
much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And down on strikes he goes. And one away in the bottom of the
First
seventh.
baseman,
Alec Burleson, the next to hit.
Moving off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Austin Riley will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the next pitch is way outside. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
Now a fly ball to right center. Blackburn puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score in the sac fly, and it's 9-3. And at first, now it's the switch hitting outfield.
right field.
Ryan Reynolds. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 29.
Now compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Mountcastle at second with nobody out. Next pitch downstairs. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Now the left fielder, Angel Morales. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Liner, base hit. Mountcastle coming home. The throw in, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Dominguez makes a nice running catch. John Blackburn steps in for the Royals. Right-hander kick steals. Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Up the middle, and that chance handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Base hit, and a run comes in. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Now new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Rick Nesbitt.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Out towards left center. Blackburn makes his way towards it. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Digging in, Tyler Freeman. The pitch. And it's strike 2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, bases empty. Next to hit, Bartolo Peralta. Pitch. Check swing went around, and the count is 1 and 2. Out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 9th. He'll play for Kansas City, Derek Manouche. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Alex Reyes.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season,
Ladies and
so he's
gentlemen,
starting to log a
your
decent amount of work this
attention,
year.
Now,
Swings and misses. 2-2. He grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. So man aboard. And next up for the Royals, Ryan Mountcastle. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the DH, Rick Moore. Up the middle. The throw to second. Ow! A double play to end it.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please